What if I told you that your financial future is entirely within your control? That the key to unlocking wealth, security, and peace of mind lies not in your income but in how you manage what you have? Imagine living without the stress of debt, without the anxiety of unpaid bills, and without the fear of unexpected expenses. It's not a fantasy, it's a reality you can create, starting right now. But it requires one thing: mastery over your money. The question is, are you ready to take control? Are you ready to manage your money like your life depends on it? Because guess what? It does. Managing your money is not just a skill, it's a necessity. In today's world, where financial stability can seem elusive, learning how to manage your money effectively is the foundation upon which your entire future is built. It's the difference between living paycheck to paycheck and building a life of abundance. It's the difference between drowning in debt and swimming in opportunities. Yet, despite its importance, many people struggle with financial management. They're caught in a cycle of overspending, undersaving, and living beyond their means. But it doesn't have to be this way. The truth is, managing your money isn't about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you have. Whether you earn a six-figure salary or live on minimum wage, the principles of money management are the same. And once you understand and apply these principles, you'll find that financial freedom is within your grasp. Today, I'm going to take you through the essential steps of effective money management. We'll dive deep into each area, from budgeting and saving to investing and debt management. This isn't just about theory, this is about real, actionable strategies that you can start implementing today. But let's be clear, this isn't for the faint of heart. Managing your money requires discipline, determination, and a willingness to make tough choices. It requires you to take a hard look at your habits, your priorities, and your future. It's about taking control, refusing to be a victim of circumstance, and deciding that your financial destiny is in your hands. So, if you're ready to stop making excuses, if you're ready to take charge of your financial life, then let's get started. Your future is waiting. Budgeting is the cornerstone of financial management. It's the roadmap that guides your spending, saving, and investing decisions. Yet, for many people, budgeting is seen as restrictive, a killjoy that limits their freedom and enjoyment of life. But here's the truth: budgeting doesn't limit your freedom, it creates it. When you budget, you're telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. You're taking control, making informed decisions, and ensuring that your money works for you, not against you. Budgeting matters because it gives you a clear picture of your financial situation. It shows you exactly how much money is coming in, where it's going, and where it should be going. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend, fall into debt, and lose sight of your financial goals. But with a budget, you have a plan that helps you allocate your resources wisely, prioritize your spending, and save for the future. Budgeting also helps you identify and eliminate wasteful spending. How often do we spend money on things we don't need, on impulse purchases that bring temporary satisfaction but no lasting value? A budget forces you to confront these habits, to make conscious choices about where your money goes, and to focus on what truly matters. Creating an effective budget starts with understanding your income and expenses. Begin by listing all your sources of income, your salary, side hustles, investments, etc. Then, track your expenses. Break them down into categories: housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, debt payments, entertainment, and so on. Be thorough, every dollar should be accounted for. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, it's time to make adjustments. Start by prioritizing your essential expenses, those that are necessary for your survival and well-being. This includes housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Next, allocate money for savings and debt repayment. Yes, these should come before discretionary spending. Saving and paying off debt are crucial for your long-term financial health, and they should be non-negotiable. After you've covered the essentials and set aside money for savings and debt, you can allocate the rest to discretionary spending. This includes things like dining out, entertainment, and hobbies. But here's the key: spend within your means. If you find that your expenses exceed your income, it's time to cut back. Look for areas where you can reduce spending, whether it's dining out less, canceling unused subscriptions, or finding cheaper alternatives for your needs. Finally, review and adjust your budget regularly. Life is unpredictable, and your financial situation will change. Whether it's a pay raise, a new expense, or an unexpected event, your budget should be flexible enough to adapt. By regularly reviewing your budget, you ensure that you stay on track and continue to make progress toward your financial goals. It's important to remember that budgeting isn't about depriving yourself of enjoyment, it's about empowering yourself to make smart financial choices. It's about aligning your spending with your values and priorities, so you can live a life that's not just financially secure but also fulfilling. When you budget effectively, you're not just managing your money, you're managing your life. You're creating a future that's rich with possibilities, free from the stress and worry that come with poor financial management. So, embrace budgeting. Make it a part of your life, not as a chore, but as a tool that empowers you to achieve your dreams. Your budget is your blueprint for financial success, use it wisely. If budgeting is the blueprint for financial success, saving is the foundation on which that success is built. Without savings, you're vulnerable to every financial storm that comes your way, whether it's a medical emergency, a job loss, or an unexpected expense. But with a solid savings plan, you create a financial safety net that protects you from life's uncertainties and gives you the confidence to pursue your goals without fear. Saving is non-negotiable because it's the key to financial security. It's the buffer that stands between you and financial disaster. Without savings, a single unexpected expense can throw your entire financial life into chaos. But with a well-funded emergency fund, you have the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can handle whatever life throws at you. Beyond emergency savings, saving is also essential for achieving your long-term financial goals. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or retiring comfortably, these goals require money, and that money needs to come from somewhere. By saving regularly, you ensure that you have the resources you need to achieve your dreams. Saving effectively starts with making it a priority. Too often, people treat saving as an afterthought, something they do if there's money left over at the end of the month. But if you want to build real financial security, saving needs to come first. This means paying yourself before you pay anyone else. The first step to effective saving is to automate it. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account every payday. This way, saving becomes effortless, and you're less tempted to spend the money before you save it. Next, set specific savings goals. Whether it's building an emergency fund, saving for a down payment on a house, or funding your retirement, having clear goals gives you a reason to save. It also makes it easier to track your progress and stay motivated. When setting your savings goals, be realistic but ambitious. Your goals should challenge you but also be attainable. Break them down into smaller, manageable milestones so you can celebrate your progress along the way. Another key to effective saving is to cut unnecessary expenses. Look for areas in your budget where you can trim the fat and redirect that money into your savings. This might mean dining out less, canceling subscriptions you don't use, or finding cheaper alternatives for your everyday needs. Finally, make saving a habit. It's not enough to save sporadically, you need to save consistently. This means making saving a part of your daily, weekly, and monthly routine. Over time, these small, consistent efforts will add up, and you'll be amazed at how much you've saved. One of the most powerful tools in your savings arsenal is compound interest. When you save and invest your money, you earn interest on your principal, and then you earn interest on that interest. Over time, this compounding effect can turn even modest savings into substantial wealth. To harness the power of compound interest, start saving as early as possible. The longer your money has to grow, the more powerful the compounding effect will be. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, starting early gives your money more time to work for you. While saving is essential for financial security, it's also about more than just money. It's about creating a mindset of abundance, where you focus on what you have rather than what you lack. It's about building habits of discipline, patience, and delayed gratification that will serve you in all areas of your life. And it's about taking control of your future, knowing that you have the resources to achieve your dreams and handle whatever life throws your way. So, commit to saving. Make it a priority in your life, and watch as it transforms your financial situation and your mindset. Remember, saving isn't just about accumulating money, it's about building the life you want. Debt is one of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom. It's a burden that weighs you down, limits your options, and keeps you trapped in a cycle of stress and worry. But here's the good news, you can break free from debt. You can take control of your finances, pay off your debts, and start building the life you want. Debt is dangerous because it robs you of your future. When you're in debt, you're not just paying for your past purchases, you're paying for them with interest. This means that every dollar you borrow today costs you more tomorrow. Over time, these interest payments add up, leaving you with less money to save, invest, and spend on the things that matter to you. Debt also limits your financial flexibility. When you're in debt, a significant portion of your income goes toward debt payments. This leaves you with less money to cover your living expenses, save for emergencies, and pursue your financial goals. It also makes it harder to handle unexpected expenses, as you're already stretched thin. Finally, debt takes a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. The stress of debt can lead to anxiety, depression, and even physical health problems. It can strain your relationships, affect your work performance, and rob you of the joy and peace of mind that come from financial security. Managing and eliminating debt starts with a plan. You need to know exactly how much debt you have, what your interest rates are, and what your minimum payments are. Once you have this information, you can create a debt repayment plan that works for you. One popular debt repayment strategy is the debt snowball method. With this approach, you focus on paying off your smallest debt first while making minimum payments on your other debts. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest, and so on. The idea is that by paying off smaller debts first, you gain momentum and motivation to tackle your larger debts. Another strategy is the debt avalanche method. With this approach, you focus on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. This method saves you more money in the long run, as you reduce the amount of interest you pay over time. Whichever method you choose, the key is to stay committed. Debt repayment is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and discipline to pay off your debts, but the rewards are worth it. As you pay off your debts, you'll gain more financial freedom, reduce your stress, and open up new opportunities for saving, investing, and living the life you want. While paying off debt is important, it's equally important to avoid getting into debt in the first place. This means living within your means, resisting the temptation to borrow for non-essential purchases, and building an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. One of the biggest debt traps is credit card debt. Credit cards are convenient, but they come with high interest rates and can quickly lead to a cycle of debt if not managed carefully. To avoid credit card debt, only charge what you can afford to pay off in full each month. If you do carry a balance, prioritize paying it off as quickly as possible. Another debt trap is lifestyle inflation. As your income increases, it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle, to buy a bigger house, a nicer car, or take more expensive vacations. But this can lead to more debt and less financial security. Instead of inflating your lifestyle, focus on saving and investing the extra income to build wealth and achieve your long-term financial goals. It's important to remember that debt is not forever. No matter how much debt you have, you can pay it off and break free from the chains of financial bondage. It won't be easy, but it's possible. And the sooner you start, the sooner you'll be free. So, take control of your debt. Make a plan, stay committed, and keep moving forward. Every payment brings you one step closer to financial freedom and the life you want to live. Debt is a burden, but it's a burden you can overcome. If saving is the foundation of financial security, investing is the key to building wealth. Investing allows you to grow your money over time, turning small amounts into large sums through the power of compound interest and market growth. But investing can also be intimidating, especially for those who are new to it. The good news is that you don't need to be a financial expert to start investing, you just need to be willing to learn, take risks, and stay committed to your long-term goals. Investing matters because it's the most effective way to grow your wealth over time. While saving is important, it's not enough on its own. Inflation erodes the value of money, meaning that the money you save today will be worth less in the future. Investing, on the other hand, allows your money to grow at a rate that outpaces inflation, ensuring that you build real wealth over time. Investing also allows you to take advantage of the power of compound interest. When you invest, you earn returns on your original investment, and then you earn returns on those returns. Over time, this compounding effect can turn even modest investments into substantial wealth. Starting to invest can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. The first step is to educate yourself. Learn about different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate. Understand the risks and rewards of each, and decide which ones align with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Once you've educated yourself, start by investing in a diversified portfolio. Diversification is the key to managing risk in investing. By spreading your investments across different asset classes and sectors, you reduce the impact of any one investment's poor performance on your overall portfolio. Another important step is to start early. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow. Even if you can only invest a small amount each month, starting early gives you the advantage of time and the power of compound interest. It's also important to stay committed to your investment strategy. Investing is a long-term game, and it requires patience and discipline. Don't be swayed by short-term market fluctuations or the latest investment fads. Stick to your plan, and stay focused on your long-term goals. While investing is a powerful tool for building wealth, it's not without risks. The value of investments can go up and down, and there's always the possibility of losing money. This is why it's important to invest with a long-term perspective and to diversify your portfolio to manage risk. It's also important to avoid high-risk investments that promise quick returns. These are often too good to be true and can lead to significant losses. Instead, focus on investments that have a proven track record of stability and growth. Finally, don't invest money you can't afford to lose. Investing should be done with money that you don't need for your immediate living expenses or emergency fund. This allows you to ride out market fluctuations without the stress of needing to sell your investments at a loss. Investing is about more than just making money, it's about building a future. It's about creating a life where you have the financial freedom to pursue your passions, take care of your family, and give back to your community. It's about using your money to create opportunities for yourself and others. So, don't be afraid to start investing. Take the time to educate yourself, start small, and stay committed. The journey to building wealth through investing is a marathon, not a sprint. But with patience, discipline, and a long-term perspective, you can achieve financial success and build the life you want. Remember, it's never too late to take control of your finances. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your financial situation, the time to act is now. Your future self will thank you for the decisions you make today. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up. Your support means the world to me and helps me create more content like this. Don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts or asking any questions. And if you know someone who would find this useful, hit that share button. Together, we can grow this community and learn together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.